This ABC15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.
Good morning on a Monday. Nick Soletti here with our top stories. New details about a shooting involving Phoenix police. We know 2 teen boys are in custody as police investigate this one. It happened near 19th Avenue and Indian School Sunday. Officers say it began as an armed robbery call near 33rd Avenue and Indian School. Witnesses pointed out a vehicle to police and officers began to follow. After attempting to pull it over, the vehicle crashed and several people ran off. One suspect was found nearby. That's when shots were fired. The suspect was not hit, but then ran off to a nearby canal where he was detained. Officers did find a gun where the shooting occurred. Election day we know is tomorrow. This is a pivotal year as Arizona is a battleground state. The governor's race and the race for U.S. Senate are among the biggest races you'll be deciding on. The candidates hitting the campaign trail in the final hours, and even more events are scheduled for today. If you didn't fill out your early ballot, here's a look at some Election Day details. The polls open at 6. They close at 7 p.m. There are 223 voting centers in Maricopa County alone. To find a location near you, just go to locations.maricopa.vote. And if you're in another county, we have a link on ABC15.com. Results will start coming in at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. If your holiday plans include maybe welcoming a new furry friend, one woman learned the hard way you can't trust every adorable puppy ad you see. Consumer reporter John Matarese has the signs you need to look for.
Bridget Huddleston wanted a new puppy for the holidays.
I'm looking for a small lapdog puppy.
She found a blonde Yorkie in a Facebook group, offered at a great price.
$200.
Bridget fell in love. She showed me videos and images the seller had sent to her. All she had to do was buy a Visa gift card and send the numbers. As soon as she did that, the seller said the puppy was on its way.
Pictures during transit. They gave me updates all along the way.
But when she got to the airport,
this was exactly where I was at the passenger pickup. I was at the 3A pillar.
There was no dog.
And I sat there for hours.
The seller and her money gone.
Puppy scams flourished during the holiday season because so many people would love a new doggie for the new year. And unfortunately, a lot of local breeders won't have a new litter of puppies until next spring.
The Better Business Bureau says pet scams are among the riskiest scams out there. It estimates that 80% of sponsored pet ads are fake. And of those targeted in 2020, the BBB says 70% ended up losing money. Brandy Munden with the American Kennel Club.
They know that people are trying to get a puppy underneath the tree.
Says when choosing a dog, meet the seller in person or at least do a video chat. Do a price comparison and watch out for copycat or stock photos. Another red flag is a seller demanding extra money for shipping.
They do not need a nanny specifically. They do not need a temperature-controlled crate.
Another way to avoid pet scams is to check out a local animal shelter where you can see a cat or dog in person. Bridget is out $200, but says the hardest part is the loss of a puppy she fell for.
If I can help the next person to know and see and prepare.
That way you don't waste your money. I'm John Matarese.
One thing we all know here in Arizona, we have great tacos, and now the world is getting in on this poorly kept secret. Season 3 of Netflix's Taco Chronicles will feature 4 Phoenix restaurants. The show is making stops at Taco Boys on Roosevelt, Tacos Chihuas on Indian School, Bacanora on Grant, and Fry Bread House on 7th Avenue. The season will drop November 23rd on Netflix. For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, go to ABC15.com or just download our free ABC15 mobile app.
This ABC15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.